All right, so we're going to take a nice easy seat. As always, if your legs aren't comfortable right now being crossed or ever, just take them straight. You can do the same exact things we do. So let's take a breath here. Start to smooth out the breath on an inhale and exhale. Just bringing your breath into your practice this morning. Now bring both hands to your heart. Make sure your spine is nice and long, your sit bones are nice and comfortable. As we deepen the breath, take a nice deep exhale. And inhale, think of something wonderful about you. And exhale. And as you inhale again, think of something wonderful. It could be the same thing, it could be different. Feeling that love going right into your heart. Nice deep exhale. And just do that 2 more times. When you're done, take your hands down by your side with your palms facing up. Inhale with your palms up. Bring in the energy. Lengthen through the spine. Bring the arms overhead. And now turn your palms out. And as you exhale, just clear that space around you of anything that you don't want to bring into your day today. We're going to inhale and take a quarter turn to the right. And exhale, wiping that space clear of anything that you don't want to bring into your day today. Come back to center and take a quarter turn to the left and just clear your space, just like they were windshield wipers. Inhale up through center. And now, as you exhale, draw your arms behind you. Clasp your fingers. Inhale, look up as you roll your shoulder blades toward each other. And maybe those hands even lift a bit. And then exhale, bring your hands together at your heart. Inhale, way up. Exhale, bring your hands together. Open up and look up. Inhale, way up. Bring your hands to your heart. Lean back and then raise one foot and then the other, changing the cross of your ankles. Okay? And we're going to float the arms out to the side. Exhale, round forward with the fingertips touching, and then inhale. Really open up, shine your heart forward as you draw the arms back. So these are our very big cats and cows, right? Nice and deep here. Notice what parts of you move as you go through this. What's starting to open up for you here. And then the next time your fingertips touch, draw your palms together, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to take the arms straight up through heart center. Take your left hand down to the mat, but not pressing into it. We're not using it for support as we tilt to the left. Bring your hand up, right hand down, and tilt to the right. So the reason, let's keep going side to side, we're not using the hand for support. First of all, we don't want to aggravate the wrist, there's no reason. But we're also using our core here as we support ourselves in this right to left movement. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side to side. Getting our spine open this morning. And the next time you're over to the left, just stay here. Bring your left hand to your left thigh, and we're going to make some huge circles with the right arm to help the spine open up. Side, forward, other side, and up. So left, reach, reach, reach forward, right, and up. And one more huge big circle here. And the next time you're over to the left, stay there and extend your left arm. Now press your right sit bone back down into the mat and really feel that length. Bring the arms up, right hand down, over to the right and stay here. Bring your right hand to your right thigh and make those circles. As your arm comes forward, you can feel your spine lengthening forward. And around and reach, reach, reach. Keeping the spine long, reach. And the next time you're over to the right, stay here. Keep your left hip in good contact with the earth as you extend your right arm. Feel that expansion. Bring the palms up and bring your hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's change the cross of the legs again, just to keep the mind engaged. We're staying mindful in our practice, okay? And we're going to do some side-to-side twisting. So let's inhale the arms up. And as you exhale with long arms, right arm back, left arm forward, just gentle. Inhale the arms up, and with long arms, twist to the left. Inhale, and with long arms, twist to the right. Inhale, long arms to the left. Inhale, long arms to the right. And to the left. Now we're going to go back to the right and stay here. So stay to the right here, and then bring your hands down. Your left hand is on your right knee. Right hand is by your hip. Inhale, put some length in your spine, and as you exhale, gently deepen your twist as you turn your gaze towards your right shoulder. Inhale, and as you exhale, gaze only, turn your gaze towards your left shoulder, releasing the neck here. Inhale, and as you exhale, gaze only, turn your gaze back to the right. Inhale the arms overhead, and just for fun, let's lift the feet, change the cross of the ankles, and then twist to the left. Inhale as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, turn your gaze toward the left. Inhale, gaze only, head turns toward the right. Inhale and exhale and gaze toward the left. Inhale the arms overhead, bring your hands to your heart, lift your feet, uncross, and bring the feet down, hip width distance apart. All right. Okay, nobody mentioned this, but I know it's a crowd favorite, so we're going to do water wheel. Let's go ahead and roll down. Hands by your side. Okay, the feet are hip width distance on the mat. Right knee in, point the toes up, flex your foot. Control the leg as it comes down. Knee in, point up, flex down. Keep going, up and down. In and up and down. One more like this. In, up, down. Right knee stays in. Now we're going to reverse it, so flex your right foot. Remember that heel just skims just above the mat. The toe points and we bring the leg up. Knee in, flex out, point up, knee in. Keep going, up and in, out and up, in, and one more, out, up. When your knee comes in, hold it in, hold on to your right shin, and just let that, or the hamstring if that's more accessible, and just let that right leg come out to the side and back. Think about, what's being released from your hip right now. Sometimes it's stuckness, sometimes it's joy. Just let things flow out. And bring your right foot down. We're going to do the same thing on the left. Left knee in, point the leg up, control it as you flex down. We're flexing the foot, knee in, point up, flex the foot, bring the leg down, knee in, point up, flex down, knee in, point up, flex down. Last time, knee in, point up, flex down. That left knee comes in. Think about having nice open hips to start the week. Flex your left foot. Skim that left heel just above the mat. Point the toes, bring it up. Knee in, flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. With lots of control, out, up, and in. Last time, out, up, and in. Hold on to your left leg, shin or hamstring, and just let that leg open side to side here. We took the hip in a circle, now we're taking it side to side. Okay, bring your right knee back in. Maybe rock a little. Now place your hands underneath your hips here. Okay? We're going to try this one time together. Both knees in. Point all 10 toes as your legs go up. Flex. You're going to feel it more in your core now as you take both legs down and knees in. Let's try it one time in reverse. Flex the feet. Take it out. Draw the legs up, knees in. Okay, from here we're going to do 4 double legs, or you might choose to do 2 right and 2 left like we just did. Knees in, point up, flex down. Knees in, point up. Flex down if you're doing single leg, change to your other leg here. Knees in, point up, flex down. One more, knees in, point up, flex down, knees in and hold. All right, same thing here. We're going to do 4, 2 right, 2 left, or 4 doubles. Skim the heels out, point up, knees in. Flex out, point up, knees in. Flex out, point up, knees in. One more. Flex out, point up, knees in. Now bring both feet to the mat. Release your hands from under you and let your knees open and close. All right. Nice open hips for the morning. Okay, let's get some core work in here, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, hands by your side. Remember, the chin is not tucking, so you either think about your fist keeping your chin from tucking down, or a grapefruit. Roll your shoulders and head up. Your hands are reaching forward, your fingers are reaching forward. Inhale and exhale. Draw your right knee in, point up, flex down. Oh, water wheel with extra core. Knee in, point up, flex down. 2 more, in and up and down. And 1 more, in and up and down. Knee in. All right, let's rest the head and the shoulders as you hold your right knee in. Roll it back up. Okay, if this starts to bother you, bring your head back down. We're reversing on the right. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. 1 more. Flex out, point up, knee in. And roll it down. Switch to the left. So let's start by rolling the shoulders and head up. Left knee in, point up. flex down, in, up, and down, in and up and down. One more, in, up, and down. If you start to notice your neck not feeling great, make sure you're looking at the ceiling and not the wall in front of you. All right, here we go. Left knee in, roll up, reverse the water wheel, flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. One more, flex out, point up, knee in. Hug it in and rock from side to side. Inhale and exhale. I'll bet you think I'm going to say double knee. Yes, we'll do 2 and 2. So let's roll up, okay? 2 knees in, point up, slow, flex down. There it is. Knees in, point up, flex down, knees in. Now we reverse, flex out. Bring the legs up. Don't fling them up, bring them up. Knees in, flex out, point up, knees in. Bring the knees in and rock side to side. Wiggle your feet at me if you're feeling this. Core starting to wake up here. Good. Inhale and exhale. All right. So we're going to bring the feet back down. Okay. And just roll into a tabletop. All right. In tabletop, we're going to do a puppy stretch. Okay. So let's walk the hands very far forward. Think about what dogs do when they stretch out. The hands are very far forward. And then as you start to set your hips back towards your heels, draw your heart toward the mat. So, and then you're kind of looking forward. And then come on back up to neutral. All right, so we're taking it heart toward the mat. And up to neutral. And one more time, heart toward the mat. Now to bring this into a child's pose, soften up here. Bring your hands closer. Let your forehead come down. Okay? And from here you can either have your hands by your feet or staying in front. Inhale and exhale. And float yourself back up. Okay, all right, so let's get a little wild here. We're going to do a wild thing from knee down wild thing. Okay, this is also called flip dog when you do it from down dog. So flip dog, wild thing. We're doing it with our knee down this morning. Take your right leg back. Okay, we're in tabletop. Right leg is back. Lift your right leg and open your right hip. Now bend that right knee. Just bend the right knee, look around to the left, and see if you can spot your foot somewhere. Bring the right knee back down. Left leg comes up, toes point, left leg lifts, bend your left knee, open the hip, look around to the right and see if you can see your left foot there. Bring it down and around. Did that make sense? We good here? All right, so here's the next thing that we're going to do. You can watch for 1 second. Take your right leg back, bending the knee. Now let that foot come all the way to the right and the left. This is your right. The right, you let the foot come to the left and your right arm comes up. Okay, are we ready? Right leg back. Point the toe. Bend your right knee, open the hip, let that right hip keep opening till that right foot comes to the floor and your right arm comes up, knee down wild thing. Bring the right hand back down, spin to center, right knee. Any questions about that? Are we good to go on the left? Left leg back, lift up, bend left knee. Open that hip. Keep opening the hip till the foot comes toward or to the floor. Left arm up. Knee down, wild thing. Bring the left hand down. Unspin. Left knee down. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's take it up to a downward facing dog from there. That's a nice little heart opening move. Bend one knee and then the other, our first down dog of practice. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then take a little journey, bringing your feet to your hands. Wherever you wind up on your mat, half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up as your palms touch. Your hands come heart center and release. We're going to do a little exercise from Eden Energy Medicine, Donna Eden, and it's called the 3 Hearts. So what we're going to do is rub your hands together, place them on your heart. Exhale. Now, think about, remember you thought about something great about yourself or multiple things? Okay, so as you draw your hands around your chest and to your belly in a heart, think of a great thing about yourself. Now draw your hands up through center. We're going to do that 2 more times. Draw a heart. Think about something great about yourself. It can be the same or different. And 1 more time. 3 hearts. To yourself. And this time, draw your hands back up to your heart and just seal it in. Close your eyes for a moment. And release your hands down by your side. We're going to come to the top of the mat. Get our sun salutation on here. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. All right. Float the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's swan dive. Okay, we're going to keep the legs straight. You're going to go into your forward fold as far as is comfortable for you. Ground your hands somewhere. And then hands to the thighs, hips back, look up. Here's your half lift, hands down. We're going to step back with the right leg. Keep the left knee bent. We're in this nice lunge here. Now spin your right heel down. Engage your core and float your arms up overhead. We're in Warrior 1. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat. Spin your back heel up and find your plank. If you're going knee down, you bring the right knee down first. Then take the left leg back. If you're going into a knee up plank, you just go into it. Okay, remember you can mix these up during your practice. Always pick the one that suits you best and slowly lower through your chaturanga. Okay. As we lift into the cobra, think about the energy and radiance from your heart just shining forward. Cobra. And release. From here, find your way up to downward facing dog. That can be table to dog, it can be a lift up, it does not matter. Inhale and exhale, get comfortable in your dog and take it to a 3-legged dog. Make sure you're comfortable here, feeling balanced. You can always bring that left knee down. Open your right hip, bend your right knee, look under your left arm, and see if you spot your foot this time. Untwist here and take a big step forward with your right foot. Spin your left heel down with your right knee over your right ankle. Lift into Warrior 1. Adjust the feet as necessary here. Warrior 1. Bring your hands down, one on either side of your left foot. Spin your back heel up and take a big step forward. Feet together at the top of the mat, half lift, shining the heart forward. Forward fold, and then float the arms out and up. Draw all that energy up, and then hands come heart center. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do that again, starting on the left this time. Good to go? Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, we swan dive. Remember, you can stop anywhere. You can keep going. You can be lifted higher. Hands to the thighs, hips back, shining the heart forward, radiating light and love from the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your left leg and stay here. Okay. Now we're going to float the arms carefully up and spin that left heel down. We're in Warrior One. Bring the hands down, spin the back heel up, and find your plank. Remember, knee up or knee down. What's working for you? Maybe you start in knee up, and then before your chaturanga, you bring your knees down, if that's what works for you. That's what you do. Let's chaturanga. Nice and strong to the mat. Okay? And we're going to treat ourselves to a nice Sphinx pose. Elbows under the shoulders, forearms flat on the mat, palms are flat on the mat, the fingers are slightly stretched, and then lift your heart, shine forward, take your gaze straight forward, just like the Sphinxes. They're not looking up, right? They're looking straight forward, heart energy shining forward. And then release. We have done a lot of heart opening, which is back bending most of the time. So make a pillow with your hands, rest your forehead on it. Let's release the spine, bend the knees, take the legs side to side. Just let the spine release and relax here. Bring the feet down and find your way to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. The left leg comes up, left foot steps forward, right heel comes down, arrange your legs, lift into Warrior One. Okay. And let's bring the hands down, one on either side of your front foot. Step forward, half lift, forward fold. And float the arms out and up, your palms touch. Hands come to heart center. Take a nice deep breath here. And bring your hands down by your side. Okay. All right. So we're going to get those obliques. You may have noticed we didn't do obliques after we did the regular core work. So let's take the legs wide. Toes are pointing out. Bend your knees and straighten them, and make sure your knees are going out over your toes. Knees over toes. Bring your hands behind your head. Bend your knees, stay here. Right elbow goes to the right and up. We're going back to the right with long arms and up. Left elbow goes to the left. And up, we're going back to the left with long arms, and up. Straighten the legs. Now we're going to go up and down with the legs. So bend your knees, right elbow to the right. Straighten your knees, come up. Bend your knees, long arms to the right. Straighten your knees, come up. Bend your knees, elbow left, and up. Long arms, left knee, knees bend. and up. To the right, bend, and up. To the left, to the right, long arms, and up. To the left, elbows, and up. To the left, long arms, and up. We're going to take it to the right, stay here. From here, open your arms, bring them in. Open the arms, bring them in. Open and in. One more. Open and in, and come up. Legs are straight, hands behind the head. As you bend the knees, come to the left, stay here, open and in. Keep the whole body steady except for the arms. Open and in. One more. Open, in, and up. Reach, reach, reach up. And as you exhale, let your knees open. Bring your arms into a ragdoll. Ragdoll can be super low down here if that's you. It could be here. It could even be higher. Remember, do what's right for you. As we move around side to side, let the head nod yes and no as we move through our ragdoll. And as you bring your head back to center, always end on a yes. Then draw your body back to center into stillness. Start to straighten your legs as you let your forearms melt toward the earth. Release your hands to your legs and slowly, slowly, slowly roll up. All right. So we've built a lot of internal radiance. Let's just share it, shall we? Okay, so bend your knees gently, cross your arms in front of you, and as you inhale, draw your arms open, release your radiance. Now cross the other arm in front and open. Sunburst here. We're switching arms down and up. Just share your light and love with the world. It can go as far as you want. Sunburst. And one more. And then bring your hands to heart center. Even with your legs in this position, just close your eyes. Feel what you feel. Release your hands and find your way to the top of the mat. So that could mean heel-toeing your feet together, hopping them together, or just turning and taking a big step if you're in that type of a position. Before we come down, if you have anything that you want nearby to keep you warm in final relaxation, just grab that, make sure it's near you. Let's find mountain pose at the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale. All right, float the arms up, inhale. As you exhale, nice and long, swan dive. Swan dive. Hands to the thighs, hips back. Once again, shining your heart forward, half lift, hands down. Find your way to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, and let's let the hips move side to side and the knees bend in the opposite way. So knees left, hips right, knees right, hips left. And then bring your knees down, sit off to the side, take your legs forward. Find seated mountain pose. Call to mind at least one wonderful thing about you as you sit here in mountain pose. Breathe into that. All right, and let's do some forward folding to lock it in. So let everything be soft. float the arms gently up, gently fold forward wherever this goes for you, and just lock in that feeling. Roll your hands up your thighs, and one more time, float the arms up, gently forward, lock it in. Feeling love, warmth, and appreciation for ourselves. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Go ahead and bend your knees. And let's slowly roll down toward the mat. When you get here, just allow your spine to be in neutral for a moment. The knees are bent. Feet are flat on the mat. Inhale and exhale. So extend your legs, arms way overhead. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, draw your knees in and rock from side to side. Bring your left foot down and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Make sure your right foot is flexed as you draw your left leg in. You might be holding on to your hamstring or your shin here, or even just the side of your left leg. We're going to be here for a minute, so check your left knee. Sometimes that left knee wants to gravitate toward the navel. Make sure that left knee is in line with the left shoulder, and you'll feel your right hip send some warmth and breath to the right hip as it opens up. With nice open hips, you will glide as you walk. You'll have that beautiful, steady, smooth walk. So just breathe into it. Now take your left leg straight up, point and flex the foot. Another thing we need when we're walking and gliding is nice, strong, flexible ankles. We're working on that here. Now circle the ankle one direction and the other. Bend your knee and release it down. Unwrap and bring your right foot to the mat. Let the knees gently open and close. Another thing we need is movement in the feet, and we work on that when we do our downward facing dog, right, with the alternate heels. We're massaging out the feet. Now let's go pigeon on the left ankle across the right thigh. Draw your right thigh in. Make sure your left foot is flexed. And hold on to your right leg somewhere. Okay. Now some people really can't reach their right leg. I do have students that happens, and they just hold on to their left leg here. Just make sure that you start to feel your hip releasing. And we're going to check the position of the right knee this time. Make sure it's in line with the right shoulder. If you have any question about why this is important, let your right knee travel towards your navel. You'll immediately feel how that left hip is not getting as much of a stretch. Bring the right knee back in line with your right shoulder, and hello, left hip. Just let things release. take your right leg straight up, point and flex that foot, thinking about the ankle, how hard it works, how much we appreciate it. Then rotate the ankle one direction and the other. Bend your right knee, unwrap, bring both feet to the mat, and let the knees gently open and close. Nice long pigeons for this morning. All right, so we are going to bring the hands down by your side. Inhale and exhale with the feet still contacting the mat. Open and close your fingers, wiggle them around. Maybe you need to lift your hands off the mat to get some good motion here. Thinking about how much we appreciate our hands for what they do all day. Then rotate at the wrists one direction and the other. And now bringing the hands back down to the side. Just let your head gently move side to side. Bring the head back to center. And from here, as you scan your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, think about, as you're moving through, what do I love and appreciate about this part of my body? And as you get to your toes, take a nice deep exhale, making space, inhaling into all those parts of your body, inhaling love and appreciation for your body. And then as you exhale, settle into your final relaxation position for today. Knees bent or legs straight. Be comfortable here. Inhale through the nose. Slowly and gently exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And as you slowly and gently exhale through the mouth, just allow your body to melt onto the earth, knowing that earth is there to support you. Let go of all effort and move into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And as you're ready, extend your arms long overhead, extend through the legs, and as you exhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug filled with love and appreciation for yourself. And then rolling onto a side. Take yourself back up to a nice easy seat. Draw your hands together. And as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice. And we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.